A Colorado woman who stabbed her mother 79 times inside their home in Aurora.
I didn't murder anybody. I'm just a random girl on the street that you ambushed. I'm not evil.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Because you have no conscience.
That's the exclusive footage of Isabella Guzman's interrogation a few hours after she brutally stabbed her mother 79 times. The heinous act made Isabella infamous on TikTok, but it also changed the course of her life forever. Here are 10 famous TikTokers caught up in murder. Number 10. Nicola Priest. August 8th, 2020. TikToker Nicola Priest beat her daughter to death for interrupting her during sex. Born and raised in Solihull, England, Nicola Priest was a 23-year-old mother and an influencer of some sort on TikTok. She would post these videos on and off in hopes of gaining fame and attention. While her followers weren't such die-hard fans of her, they loved her adorable little daughter, Kaylee Jade Priest. Nicola's fans noticed in those videos that Kaylee Priest did show signs of abuse on her body, but they didn't think much of it. They believe she was a child and probably got those injuries from playing rough or unintentionally hurting herself. However, these injuries were inflicted through physical abuse from her mother, which eventually led to her death. Nicola Priest and her 22-year-old boyfriend, Callum Redfern, used this girl as a punching bag. They would occasionally beat her up with the intention of causing serious harm anytime she interfered in their little time to have fun. One night, Callum came over to Nicola's apartment in hopes that he'd be getting lucky. However, due to Kaylee's constant crying, they couldn't focus on having a good time. And why was Kaylee crying, you ask? Well, she was constantly throwing up that day and was left in a pool of her own vomit. Plus, she was extremely ill. Out of anger, both Nicola and her boyfriend proceeded to beat the heck out of Kaylee so they could have their way. In the process, they killed her. The biggest mistake they made was waiting till the next day before calling for help. According to reports, if they had called emergency services on time, Kaylee might have survived. However, what followed next was even more troubling. Nicola decided to exploit her daughter's death for TikTok fame. She posted numerous RIP videos on her account, getting her fans to sympathize with her. As disgusting as this sounds, Nicola was already under investigation for her daughter's death, and after substantial evidence was obtained, she and her boyfriend were charged with the murder of Kaylee Jade Priest. Nicola was handed 15 years, while her boyfriend served 14, being that he was also involved in the crime. And well, we hope she's happy now for being a famous killer and an evil mother.